In 2005, the government of Rwanda started a revenue-sharing model where residents get 10% of the national park's revenues. Belize Kariza shared the statistics and also the focal point for this year's Kwita Izina.
The contribution of tourism to that particular program is estimated to be $4.4 million US, and it went into about more than 600 projects in the community, ranging from building schools to infrastructure development like roads, building health centers, investing into entrepreneurship programs that were developed or that were initiated by the community living in the surroundings of the 3 national parks. For this year, for instance, we are focusing on how technology can be used to support conservation, the conservation agenda. Basically, we discuss about issues of conservation and how we can tackle them as practical as possible. And every end of the conversation on conservation, there are a couple of resolutions that are drawn out of this, and that helps Rwanda Development Board and ipso facto the government of Rwanda to come up with practical solutions for those different issues that were raised in this COC.
Do you want to capture a glimpse of Rwanda's beauty without physically being there? Well, AOS, a system integration and IT solutions company, has the solution for you.
So we decided to partner with RDB to, increase, to promote tourism. And for this, we focused on virtual reality, as you experienced a few minutes ago. So we focused on 3 things, one being Rwandan culture, and then 2 city of Kigali tour, and 3 gorilla trekking. So what these glasses help you do is experience virtual reality. It's like you're in the place. So people from AOS and a few people from RDB decided to go to the places where these things take place, like Virunga and different places in city of Kigali, to capture things that really represent Rwandan culture, what Rwanda is about, and that promote tourism, that we know promote tourism. And so right now we have videos that you watch through these glasses that allow you to experience that. It's just a glimpse, so it's not taking away the fact that we still need people to go to gorilla trek and to take tours around the city, but it gives you a glimpse of what's to come. So it gives you, it gets you excited for what you're about to experience. So for now, the glasses are not on sale. For now, we just partnered with RDB, so it's we use them at events like these, exhibitions. Although we do hope to, in the future, have it as a service and not selling the products, but selling the service, which is viewing different parts of Rwanda that we would love for people to have a glimpse of.
As global wildlife population has declined by 52% in the last 40 years, our planet needs all the help it can get. That is why in this year's Kwita Izina, RDB is having a conversation on how technology can help in conservation of wildlife.
The use of technology in conservation is very, very, very important, because when you look at the stills camera, when you plant it in a forest, it gets you photos of those who are doing wrong in the forest. And there you can study them and know how to go and talk to them to convert them from poaching, for example, to become the cadres of conservation. When you look at the GPS, when you go out there in the forest to do patrols and take coordinates of areas which are affected by poaching, and bring them and analyze them, you can produce a reference map, which map can tell you areas which are highly affected, and there you can enhance your patrol activities in those areas, and then you curb poaching.
Technology is very important nowadays to any sector of the economy, no matter it's tourism, no matter it's conservation. People are now better, they are more educated in any society now, even in our region, people are more educated. They happen to learn a lot of conservation through the technology, internet, even now the The gorillas are protected by using electronic objects. Even for us, elephants are protected. Even for lions are protected by using more electronic way of protecting them. So with that information, with the information going electronically, it happens that more people, they come to learn, they come to educate each other, and at the same time they can use the electronic to communicate, so that to save their time, at the same time they are saving the animals.
Technology, we have to rely on it for the conservation efforts to be achieved. Number one, there are resources that we can't reach where they are easily. We need to do research. So in research, there is no way of doing it without integrating technology. We have different tools, materials that we use in research, we use in education aspects, which are technological. So I would say technology is highly needed for conservation to be sustainable. I would say we are not too far, but at least we have moved a step. We are now integrating technology. When you look at some national parks, they do have their tracking system, which is using technology so to detect any activity, illegal activities which are taking place in a national park. That's a part of technology. When it comes to GPSs, we are using it for us to know where we should go for tracking activity, for tourism activities. It is taking place. So I would say that Rwanda is advancing.
Well, how is the tourism industry in Tanzania faring? Willy Limu from the Tanzanian Tourism Board shared with us more.
Tourism is growing very fast. It's number one in our economy. It contributes more than 25% of our total export and more than 17.5% of domestic product, DGP. So that is why I say that tourism is very important to us and for the region, in fact, and also contributes a lot to the employment, the sustainability of our local people, and so forth. That is why I say that tourism for us is number one, and we hope it will keep on growing. And we are doing our best to make that it is growing, because nowadays we invest a lot in the infrastructure development, railway. We are also reviving our airline, Air Tanzania. So in future, of course, the future is very good for tourism industry.